Welcome, everyone, to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium and the home of the Southwest Classic, and fans have been filling this place up for the past few hours, wrapping up the tailgates and fired up for what ought to be a sensational clash. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Razorbacks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Aggies offense will have the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They've got the screen set up. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll leave it with him. Goes airborne. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They were trying to get the screen set up, but it just took a little too long to develop.
Yeah, and the quarterback's supposed to, invite those guys to run upfield on a screen pass, but they got to him so fast he couldn't get rid of the football, and they got the sack.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Arkansas's offense will go to work for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Hit as he throws, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that you can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Aggies! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On the move, it's Clay. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They want to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they can't make the connection. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggies!
This offense is so explosive, it can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up 14 over Temple. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets them up on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got his man in the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Connection to the right. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Snags it over the middle. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Jennings. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. To the ground with the back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Well, I guess they call it a free safety for a reason. He was free to do a little ad-libbing there.
And most of the time, you have that guy in the middle of the field kind of reading the quarterback's eyes, playing the quarterback. You could tell he was dialed into the quarterback, saw him, saw he was taking off, went to him, got him on the ground.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He makes a catch. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Chavez. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. They'll run play action. This time he's got it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. He looks that one in nicely. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. He caught it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air on first down. Trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Second down coming up. The play action fake. Complete downfield. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Fires left. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense, you will attack everywhere.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jennings. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call, and everyone on the fires toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clay. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like. And through 2 quarters of ball in the Southwest Classic, we've been treated to a fun one. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. That said, let's get back to the stadium and our guys to start up the second half.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Dances away. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They go to the draw. Running with power. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Breaks the tackle. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Oh, he's looking to throw. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Touch pass on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Takes the handoff and he's going right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Jennings. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man down the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to run it in. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. He'll start this drive firing. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. This offense has a second down play. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A little screen to the running back. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw, using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Give to the back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll come out throwing on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. It's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He makes a grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. Caught near the sticks. It's very air. And he will score! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up to add another. Right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Central Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Chippewas on the scoreboard. They're up by 28 over the Red Hawks of Miami. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Verrier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He makes the connection. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's caught. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Verrier. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. First down here for the offense. The run to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Finds his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Pulls it in. It's Verrier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a grab enough for the first. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The snap sets up to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to pass. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And the offense just going to spike it here. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.